Namaste, welcome to Gita's kitchen. Many of my viewers have been repeatedly asking me for Ragi Idli, and some of you might be wondering why I have not shown it. I have shown you Ragi Dosa, two varieties, but why I have not shown you Ragi Idli. This is because I have been continuously experimenting in my kitchen because I wanted to derive one particular batter with which I can make Ragi Idli, Dosa and many other breakfast items too. So finally, after a lot of permutation and combination, sometimes the idli would become sticky or hard, or the dosa would not turn out crispy. Finally, we have come out with one set of measurements which goes good for all the recipes. So you can make a good ragi idli, ragi dosa, ragi Paniyaram, or you can call it as ragi appe, Ragi Uthappam, Ragi Pakoda also. So a good way to use millets, because many people want to use millets for the health benefits, especially ragi being high in iron and calcium and fiber rich too, but don't know how to use it. So here I have given you a simple recipe which you can confidently go ahead and try, and definitely you will find it a great success, and I hope it will be very useful to you also. I have taken 1.5 cups of whole ragi and half cup of urad dal. We'll wash them well and soak them for about 6 hours. Also, I am taking 1.5 cups of Idli Rava. See, this is Idli Rava, that is rice which has been broken to a fine rava or semi-rana consistency. It is readily available online and in supermarkets also. This we will soak half an hour before grinding. See, ragi has to be washed 2 or 3 times very well, because you will find a lot of fine sediment and dust coming out. So we'll wash it 2 or 3 times and then soak it in water. We have washed and soaked the ragi, also washed and soaked the urad dal. These two will soak for 6 hours. This rice rava will soak half an hour before grinding. It is 6 hours now. We'll just drain out the water from this ragi and grind it into a fine paste in our mixer jar. Grind it to a fine and thick paste. Just add only little water. Don't add too much water. See, this is how the paste should be. Next, drain out the water from the urad dal also. Grind this also into a fine paste and add to that. See, the urad dal also has been ground to a fine paste. See, we had soaked this idli rava. Now just squeeze out the water from the idli rava and add to this. Now mix everything well together, that is the ragi batter, urad dal batter, and now finally the idli rava. Also, I am going to add salt and mix that too. Keep a large enough container, as I always say, because it will rise and ferment. We are going to keep it overnight for fermenting. When you store the batter also, clean the sides nicely and then cover it and keep. Tomorrow morning we can make the idlis. We'll keep it overnight for fermenting. It's morning now. Let's have a look at our batter. See, it has risen so well. Can you see that? Just mix it a bit, and then I have greased the plate. We'll take out the idli batter. I have kept some water for steaming. Place the idli plates and we'll steam it on a medium flame for 10 minutes. While we are waiting for the idlis to get ready, let's make a nice spicy chutney to go with it. Here I have peeled some shallots. These are the small onions or the sambar onions. Say about half a cup of that. And I have 7 dry red chillies, a small lemon sized piece of tamarind and few garlic cloves. If you don't want garlic, you can remove it and you can just make with the other ingredients. So first we'll add in these shallots, 5 or 6 garlic cloves, and lightly saute them for a few minutes. Now add these dry red chillies also. Fry them also, just for a little while. Now we can switch this off. Just allow it to cool a little bit to room temperature. Then we'll grind these onions, red chillies along with the tamarind and the required quantity of salt. Also cut 1 ripe red tomato and grind along with this. Our chutney is ground and ready. I have not added any water. It's only the water from the onion and tomatoes. In the same oil, that is the remaining oil, just add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds and half a teaspoon of urad dal, a pinch of hing, when the dal is browned, add the chutney to it. Just allow it to come to a boil on a low flame. See, if you increase the flame, it will start spluttering and coming out. So always do it on a low flame. Now we'll add a few curry leaves and our tasty spicy chutney is ready to be served. See, our chutney is done and ready. Now let's have a look at our idli. Let's check the idli now. Wow. Lovely steaming hot ragi idlis. As always, wet your fingers, touch it and see it is not sticking. That means the idlis are done. So we can now remove them. To remove the idlis, wet a spoon and just take it out like this. See, perfect ragi idlis. Let me, lovely, soft and spongy. And let me also open it and show you. Now we can serve out our chutney and idli. Healthy and tasty ragi idlis. Super soft. Next, using the same batter, let's make ragi dosas. Heat a pan and as usual, smear some oil on the tawa. Take some batter and spread it out as you would do for a regular dosa. Pour a spoon of oil all around and cook it till the underside gets a nice reddish color. Gently flip it over like this. See, nice crispy golden dosa over here. I'll show you one more. Pour some oil all around and allow it to cook well till the underside becomes nice and reddish. If you like, you can just cook it on one side also and remove. See? Lovely crispy dosa. For those of you who like Uthappams, here you are. The same batter. Only this time don't spread it out thinly. Just keep it a little bit thick. Here I have some finely chopped onions and green chillies. You can add carrots, tomatoes, whatever you like. Sit down a bit. Again, pour a spoon of oil all around. Again, carefully lift it out. Gently flip it over and cook it on the other side too. Now let's see how our Uthappam is done. See, lovely onion Uthappam made with Ragi Dosa batter. Next, with the same batter, we'll make a Ragi Paniyaram. So add some of this chopped onion and green chillies to it. Also some finely chopped curry leaves. Add some mustard seeds to the hot oil. And half a teaspoon of chana dal, a little bit of hing. Pour this tempering into this paniyaram batter. Mix it all well together. Now pour some oil in this appam mold, appam, appe or Ragi Paniyaram. Pour spoonfuls of this batter into each mold. Cover it and cook it for a few minutes. After a while, gently flip it over so that the other side also gets cooked. Again, cover it and just cook it for 2 minutes on the other side also. Check if it is done. Just test it with it is not sticking to it. You can remove it when it is nice and crispy. Switch it off and take it out when both the sides are well done. Lovely snack. You can have it for breakfast, as a tea time snack, for lunch box. Delicious Ragi Paniyarams also ready. Now let's see how to make one more interesting recipe using the same batter, especially for this rainy season. We'll make Ragi Pakodas using the same Ragi Idli Dosa batter. See, I have taken about half a cup of this batter. We'll just take it out in a bowl. To this, add about 2 tablespoons of gram flour, that is besan. Here I have finely chopped green chilli, onion, curry leaves. Adding a little bit more salt because we have added other ingredients to it. Mix all these well together till you get a pakoda kind of dough. This is some ajwain or omam. Crush half a teaspoon and add to it. See, it should be to a dropping consistency like this. Allow the oil to heat well, then reduce it to a medium flame and just pinch out portions of this dough into the hot oil like this. We can call it pakodas or bhajias. Just flip it around in between and allow it to fry to a lovely golden brown color till it is nice and crispy on the outside. See, our ragi pakodas are done and ready. You can drain them out from the oil. Likewise, make with the remaining batter also. Tasty ragi pakodas fried and ready. So see how easily using just one batter we have made soft ragi idlis, ragi dosa, ragi uthappam, ragi Paniyaram and ragi pakodas, and this special spicy tasty chutney, which is a perfect combo for any of these recipes. I just want to add one thing here. In some of my comments, people ask me, like even when I made that number of recipes, no cooking video also, Madam, you have made so many recipes, how can I eat that much in one meal? I am not asking you to eat everything in one meal. Here again, we have given you 5 different suggestions for using the same ragi batter. So you can make it at different days, different times, different meals, just making your life easier. Using one batter which you can use say over a week, interchange with other recipes also in between. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Gita's Kitchen and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Gita's Kitchen. Thank you.